Guys, welcome to the Shay Speaks Life channel where those chords gonna get you right channel. Look though, this will be a collective message. Guys, keep in mind that energy is fluid. This could have already happened in the past. This could be happening right now in the present or about to happen in the future. Take what applies and let the rest fly. You feel me? They said if it don't fit, then you must have quit. Okay, anyway, moving on. I've already asked that my ancestors and spirit team go ahead and return back to sender any black magic or any negative energy sent this way, and so would be Ashe. Okay, just period. Let's see what's going on here. Happy birthday to all of my Cancer gang and friends. Now let the reading begin. Okay, coming out the gate, guys. Y'all got an earth sign coming towards you with a confession. They spying on you, okay? Someone has got their eye on you, poo-poo. They are spying. They're watching here, y'all. They spying. They got to tell you something, y'all. Ooh, I got spy and confession. Somebody's watching you here, collective. An earth sign you could have been dealing with, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn that you moved on from because they were unavailable emotionally, some of them physically. Okay, you moved on from this person because they were unavailable in a waste of time. It is over with the earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, a Capricorn. Yeah, somebody's about to come back and tell you something. Ooh wee, that is some tea, baby. Okay, clock it. Let's see what's going on. What they want to come back and tell you, collective? Do you care? Okay, is the question. Is the bigger question of it all, okay? Ooh, a private relationship. Okay, what else? Tell me about this private relationship. This person, this earth sign, that's why they was unavailable and you had to move on from them because they had you in a damn private relationship. You said, oh, okay, since you want to play around and have me in a private relationship, oh, you got other stuff going on. Oh, okay, so you got other stuff. This is why this person was unavailable for you. Okay, because they had other stuff going on too. Okay, yeah, their ego was in the way. I have ego. They want to come back and tell you, yeah, you was right. I had maybe entertaining a third party in another relationship, or they had you in a private relationship. Okay, their ego was getting in the way. Okay, they had a big ass ego. They wouldn't take accountability and they wouldn't apologize when they know they was in a dead ass wrong. So this is what they want to confess and come back and tell you, that their ego was the reason of why they were in another private relationship or had you in a private relationship. This is an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, investigating. They are spying. I have investigating and spying. Okay, private eye in this thing. Okay, like, dang. Yeah. This earth side is investigating you. They spying there on your social media. Some of them may have just called to make sure to see if they had, just to check to see if you had them on the block. Okay, do they got me on block? Let me just call from a different number. Okay, you got random numbers calling here. They are investigating you at this time. They're trying to see what you got going on since you moved on from them. Okay. Some of you guys, let's see what's going on. What are they trying to investigate? You already gone for a group of you. You gone, big gone or something like that. You already moved on. Let's see. You moved on from this person. Yeah, they had bad habits and toxicities that you wasn't with. Okay, I ain't with it or something like that. Okay, toxicity, some of them could be doing gambling, some of them could be doing drugs, smoking. Okay, cigarettes, blacks, whatever that it is that they couldn't control this addiction here. And you were like, no, you moved on. This is where it's under. They had bad habits that you just was like, nah, I'm straight on. Okay, yeah. Some of them had sex addictions. Okay. Some of them had bad habits when it comes to attention. Like they sought like a lot of attention. Okay. Yeah. Which was unhealthy here. It was a very toxic behavior because they needed to heal. Yeah. You moved on from this damn bad habit, and for a group of you, I feel like an earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, a Capricorn could have worked on themselves that you moved on from. Okay, and some of them could have moved away from the bad habits and worked on them. But I feel like for a group of you, yeah, you pieced out. Like that was the last little piece. They want to come back and tell you because their ego was in the way. Yeah, they had some bad habits. Okay, they might have been doing a little too much. They had addictions, popping pills. I'm hearing shrooms, pill, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was too much. Sex addictions, porn addictions. They had bad habits here. They want to investigate you to see maybe if you in the same look, hooked and cop blocking. They thought they was gonna have you hooked, baby. They were gonna try to cop block you. Okay, poo-poo. This is what they was going to try to do. They thought they had you hooked. Collective. They thought they had you hooked here. Okay. And they was going to try to cop block you from any other opportunities, though they know that they weren't giving you 100%, or they weren't giving you your full attention in the relationship. Yeah, because their ego was in the way. So they were like, well, I know I'm not going to give Divine Feminine everything that she wants, but I still want to block other people from giving her what she wants. Like, dang, this Earth sign, this Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. What else? You too busy winning. Okay, this is what they're investigating, and this is what they found, y'all. They found out you too busy winning. Okay, it's just period. They like, damn, you ain't all busted, disgusted, and broken up. Okay, after you moved on, and they are not happy with that. Yo. They see you, they investigating that you too busy winning. You still doing your damn thing. With them or without them, you still was moving on or something like that. Yeah, just period. Yeah, move in silence. Yeah, move on and move in silence. Well, damn. Yeah. I felt like for a group of you had to move on in silence with this person here. I'm telling you, you probably blocked their ass, okay, for a group of you. Yeah, you had to, because this person needed to grow up. They needed to heal. They were going to pull you down here. They were going to try to hook you into their karmic lessons here that you've already learned. You already learned and checked out here, collective. You've already did the third party situation. You've already been part of a third party situation. You've been the leader of it. You know what I'm saying? You done already did all that. You feel me? You checked out. You moved on. And Spirit told you to move in silence. You moved in silence and start winning. Continue doing what you was doing. Focus on your endeavors, your careers, your profession, your passions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this person was going to try to cop block you because of their ego. That's what it came up under, y'all. Look, their ego was too busy anyway. This is what they want to confess. They wanted you to wait on nothing because they was not going to go. It wasn't going to go anywhere. If you were to continue to wait on this person, you would have been waiting for endeavor. Like forever and ever in this thing or something like that. Yeah, you would have been waiting. This person thought they had you hooked with a little bit of crumbs that they were giving you, and they were sadly mistaken. They were trying to groom you. They were trying to, they were trying to groom you to be a part of the lineup that they normally had you in rotation or something with others. Yeah, creeping, under spy, hooked in private. Look, I'm telling you, this person is looking. Look at this. Looking at you for you. Your ass, okay? Just period. They looking here. What they looking at, give them something to look at. I feel like for a group of you, when they tried to cop block either you in the way or on the way, and I felt like they was cop blocking other opportunities that were on the way that was going to be, your perfect match or something like that. They was just holding up space here. Yeah, they was going to see if they was going to try to deter you from your path or something like that. Wow. And now they're spying and creeping on you and doing investigating and seeing what you got going on. And they see that you ain't skipped a damn beat. Okay. That you ain't lost on nothing. What else? What they creeping up? Look, y'all. You moved in silence on them, baby. Yeah, now they want to come in and kiss your ass. Now they want to come in because they see you winning. They see you do everything's on the up and up. They see everything's great for you. They want to confess here and come on in that their ego was in the way, was the reason of why they didn't apologize. They never reached back out. Okay. Now, little love on the braid. Now, Rihanna headed love on the braid. Woo! Got me going insane. They daydreaming about you because now they see you winning and they was like, damn, that's my spot. I was supposed to have been up there winning with Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine. But guess what? They was played out. And you played their ass right on up out of your life, out of your energy field, and out of your space, your heart. Okay? And that's how the cookie crumbles. Okay? You moved on from somebody who was played out. Now they want to backtrack and double back and do all that. Ain't nobody got time for that. They got a bad reputation anyway. They normally do this anyway, and you ain't about that life. Okay, anyway, that's gonna do it for your reading, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below if this message does resonate. Until then, I'll check you later. Peace.